Last semester, Heather and I produced a video tutorial about giving feedback during the instructor assessment process. As part of that communication, we discussed a move away from using numerical scores to assess instructors with a full discontinuance of assessment numbers in winter semester. Our new method of assessing instructors focuses solely on the categories of meeting, exceeding, or falling below instructor standards. Besides changing the focus for evaluations, we've also given a facelift to the forms TGLs have typically used as part of instructor assessments.
We anticipate both you and your instructors may have several questions about this change. First, you might wonder, why the change? As we focused on improving teaching and learning while managing online instructors, we found what matters most in good teaching is not a 0.8 difference between scores, but whether an instructor is meeting standards. We're revising our course visit and instructor assessment processes to fit this focus on standards, with the entire process becoming more transparent to instructors. In addition, we've changed the formatting and submission of course visit and instructor assessment reports in order to simplify and remedy the repetitive nature of the forms. In order to achieve this simplification, we've moved both the course visits and assessment forms to the same survey tool we use for other evaluations and surveys, Qualtrics.
What do the new forms look like? The course visit survey asks TGLs to rate an instructor in 5 main areas of the classroom, and then provide additional comments and explanations about their assessments of those areas. In order for the same course visit form to be used for both iLearn2 and iLearn3 users, we've limited the course visit areas you will observe to the following places: profile and contact information, notes from instructor / iLearn3 announcements, discussion boards, grades, and assignment feedback. Similar to course visit forms in Qualtrics, the overall assessment form asks TGLs to choose from categories of meets, exceeds, and falls below expectations on each of the 5 instructor standards. As the TGL, you will then provide additional comments about your designations. The full assessment form also asks instructors to make specific notes or comments about an instructor's strengths and areas for improvement.
How and where will you complete assessments? You will complete both course visit forms and the overall instructor assessment in Qualtrics. Individual links to each of your instructors for each form will be delivered to your email automatically by the Qualtrics tool. Regular reminders will also be sent automatically from Qualtrics just prior to the due date of these forms.
When will this change occur? All course visits and instructor assessments will begin taking place in Qualtrics this semester. You will typically receive an invitation with links to complete your first course visit at the beginning of week 2. That's week 1 for iLearn2 users. And you'll have until the end of week 6 to complete your first course visit. Links to complete the second course visit will go out at the beginning of week 7 and will be due the end of week 11. In addition to course visit forms, you will receive links to complete your instructor assessment at the beginning of week 10, due at the end of week 12. That's weeks 9 through 11 in iLearn2 lingo.
Will this information be shared with my instructors? The information provided in each of the course visits will be automatically emailed to each of your respective instructors at the time of their submission. Do not include information or dialogue in your course visit assessments that you would be unwilling to share directly with the instructor. While instructor assessment categories and notes will also be automatically sent to your respective instructors, the assessment survey also contains a special dialog box where you can provide information for the home office that will not be shared with the instructor.
How will instructors receive my feedback from my assessments, and what will it look like? Instructors immediately receive your course visit and assessment feedback in automatically generated email messages. These messages come directly from Qualtrics when you submit the form. You will also receive a copy of the information for your personal records.
As we conclude, be aware that we've posted a message in the community explaining this change in how instructors will receive information regarding their semester evaluations and assessments. We still encourage you as TGLs to communicate regularly with your instructors, exchanging thoughts about your course visits and assessments. Inform your instructors when you plan to visit their course, and encourage them to open a dialogue with you once the visit is complete.